A few days later, the court reviewed the case. With irrefutable evidence, the judge sentenced Brian to 100 hours of community service. When he got home, his family asked him what his community service would involve. Brian said he was assigned to be an elderly care worker, taking care of a woman who hadn't left her house in 30 years. This made him deeply worried about his future. The next morning, Brian went alone to his service recipient's house. The door was opened by a 70-year-old woman named Pearl. As soon as they met, she gave Brian a cold reception. Pearl immediately handed Brian a can of lice powder, saying that people outside are dirty. She casually told him that the powder would cause a burning sensation after 30 seconds. Pearl was a woman with an extremely regular life. She briefly explained the house rules to Brian, and then went straight to watch TV. Pearl was a very difficult old lady. After just a few days, she drove Brian crazy. She would complain every day about how bad the food Brian cooked was. If Brian dared to talk back, Pearl would call the court. If Brian didn't satisfy her, he'd be thrown in jail.